Hello and welcome to Little Workroom Crafts. I think then, didn't I? Yes, the old hats come out now this time of year. It is actually Sunday today. It's Sunday the 12th. And we've had to come over to Alton Waters in Suffolk for Glenn to get his fishing licence. Because he has a special place he goes. So he's popped off and I've got some footage. So I'm going to pop this on the beginning of tomorrow's video, and then so you'll see me in a moment up in the workroom. Oh dear, yeah, I've got a cold again. It's absolutely beautiful here. It really, really is. I love Alton Waters. I used to come here so much when I was a kid with my nan and my two uncles and my auntie. I used to love it. Absolutely love it. Oh well, anyway, so enjoy the pictures and the video, and you'll see me back in a minute in the workroom. Right then, okay, as you see, we are back in the workroom. So yesterday was a really, really nice drive out. It really was. So the lad, he's following me everywhere this morning. I don't know what's up with him. But there we go. Okay then, so I would like to say welcome to Little Workroom Crafts. This is Monday the 13th of November 2023. And this is episode number 166. Oh dear. Anywhere you can find me will be down in the description box, and anything that I mentioned today will also be down in the description box. We have a packed episode. As you saw at that little clip just a minute ago, that is my workbench. There's loads on there, absolutely loads. Right, okay then, so I've got a lot of explaining to do. I have a complete finish. I have a cast on and a finish. I have progress, I have a book review, and I have what I found in the charity shop last week, a gem. Honestly, a gem. Right then, I think we should just go right in actually. It's miserable today, it's rainy and windy. There is another storm hitting the country called Debbie, I think it is, but that's hitting Ireland and Wales and that side. So, oh, please stay safe, everybody over there. It stopped raining finally, but it is definitely, oh, it's that horrible dampy feeling, it really is. So I don't even know what the time is. It's got to be just before 9 o'clock, I reckon, in the morning. Glenn's on earlies this week, so he's already at work, and we've just spoken on the phone. And as you hear, this is still here. I just don't know. I can't get rid of it. I just cannot get rid of it. Right then, okay, let's hop right into the goodies, shall we? Right, so first of all, I'm going to show you the finish. And last week I showed you the first one done. Oh, actually, they can go downstairs. Oh, that can go downstairs. Right, one project bag emptied, which is what I like. So that could go there. I finished Glenn's other sock. So these are for his birthday this month. And I've already got him a present. So these are really for little Elmy. For his daddy. Eh? Yes, you look up at mum. So, yeah, I did the shadow wrap heel. Just a plain vanilla sock. He is a size 10, so he is a big foot. So, yeah, I am really, really happy. This is the Rico yarn. I can't find the label anywhere. It's Rico. I think it's the one, it is the one with the bamboo in it, I think. But, oh, it's just so nice to work with. I have got a pair, the cream colourway. And, oh, dear, I did the umbrella toe, which is from Kay Jones. And, yeah, oh, honestly, So a birthday present done and dusted. So right, they can be wrapped up now. Oh dear. So that's what I had left. Yeah, that's what I had left over. So I had quite a bit actually for a size 10. So, and the yarn cozy can go up in my little pile. Right then, okay, we'll put that there. Now I want to show you the progress on my socks. If you remember, I cast on, oops, I love this. This is what my friend Teresa got me last year, I think it was. I cast on, it's a free pattern on Ravelry, and it is the autumn socks. Oh, don't say I haven't got the... Oh, here it is. Oh, I've got so much... Ah, here it is. This must be the paperwork I'm looking for. Yes. Cozy Autumn Socks by... Oh, dear. Oh, good question. I can't find it on here anywhere. Surely it's got to be on here somewhere. Who it's by? No. Well, I know if you put in the pattern section of Ravelry, there you go, I'll show you them. Cozy Autumn Socks. It is a lace pattern, so that's the one you're looking for. It is a free pattern. The only thing I will say is it is not written, it is a graph, okay? But it's quite easy to follow. It is easy to follow. Ooh, pop that in there, and that is the top. I've put the heel on, and now I'm on my foot. I always do a plain foot because I don't like the feel of a pattern on my foot, on my feet. And also they're in shoes. All that work to go in shoes. I don't know if that's just me being me, but but yeah, but I don't like the feeling of it anyway. This yarn is from the lovely Kelly. Oh my gosh, do you know, I'm not very well organised today, am I? And I thought I was. And I can't find the label. Oh, is that the label? Nope. Oh, it's from Kelly from Lay Family Yarns. It was one of the ones that she gifted to me, and I think it was one of her squiggly woodsets, I think, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at the colours in that. Absolutely beautiful. So it is from the lovely Kelly. So, as you know, I love Kelly's yarn. So, yep. So that is the first sock. So now I'm on the foot. So I've had good progress of that. So that is all I have actually on the needles at the moment. But I have something to explain later. Okay. We will get there. So yeah, they've got to go there. That's got to go there. Right. So, oh, dear me. As you know, my lovely friend Mark, I popped past his studio last week, and I popped in his scarf. Oh, and he was so thrilled with it. He really, really was. So I thought, for a little Christmas present, because he is such a lovely bloke, he really, really is, for a Christmas present, and 100% make worthy, because he just loves everything I make him, bless him. I will just make him something a bit different. So this is a little Christmas present for him. As I've mentioned before, he absolutely still loves our Queen Elizabeth. He's so patriotic. It's just unbelievable. And so anyway, I thought, I've done the Union Jacks this year, quite a few for him, so I thought I would change it a bit. So I made him a little Queen Gonk. Little Queen Elizabeth Gonk. Oh dear me. That's typical, isn't it? Oh, that's better. Yeah, it was just from scraps. It only took me 2 evenings to do. And yeah, I am actually really pleased. So I said to Glenn, what I'll do is I'm going to go down to the card factory. I think we've got one of them in here in this little town, and buy a little box, and then I'll drop it off. Now, actually in the pattern, which I can't find now, I've left it somewhere. I got it off of Etsy, I know that. It's got hair, and the way they did the hair I didn't like. So I tried Googling, like, you know, like doll hair, and I couldn't find it anywhere. They're not in a grey colour. So I thought what I'd do is I actually designed and just crocheted up him a little cape, and he's got the little glitter yarn. So, yeah, to match his little crown, or her little crown, I should say, not his, her little crown. Yep, so that is a Christmas present done. So I am really, really happy with that. So, also what I did do is, obviously you've got a flat base, and I bought a bit of foam board that I cut a little circle of, and then in this part here it's rice to weight it down, and then it's got the polyfill, you know, not the polyfill, the stuffing. So yes, there's a little bit of rice in the inside of the stuffing, and that's really, really weighted it down and made it stand up lovely. So I'm really, really happy with that. Right then, okay. So that is the crafting. Oh, I'll tell a lie. Hold on a second. I have cut, oh, I've put them in here, I think. I have cut out, oh, I won't show you. I have cut out some more hexagons for my hexagon quilt. I've got to do the wadding and the outers. I think I've done a load of the inner parts of the hexagons. So I did do that as well. So, okay, right, now, this is what I'm going to explain. Last year, my lovely, lovely friend Teresa, she treated me to the knit event, and I just fell in love with the Anthology throw. Obviously, the knit event is Helen Stewart. Teresa knitted one, and it is gorgeous. And I keep going over to the hashtags. I keep looking. You know, I have yarn. I have minis here that I got from my lovely friend Jane. Hello, darling. And I've got leftovers from at the Advent from my dearest friends, Paul and Susan. Hi. And yeah, it's I have tried so many times to cast this on over the past year, because let's face it, she's already launched her new one for this year. And the trouble is, I'm finding is that they recommend to start off as a circle, because obviously the throw is around. You use a crochet hook. As you all know, I crochet out and crochet in my sleep. But I crochet with my right hand and I knit with my left. So when I actually do it, I'm going the wrong way round to the way I want to knit it, don't I? So my circles never neat. So I'm going to give it one last go. I'm going to try. I'm all prepared. I've got it all up here ready, waiting and going. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to do a load of caking up, and I think if I actually, because what I've done is I just tried with a little bit of something and then kept trying, and then until I couldn't try no more with that bit of yarn, and then I was trying again, and I thought I'm going to cake all this up. I'm going to get all prepared and I'm going to cast it on. Fingers crossed. And I am actually going to try and see if I can hold it in my left hand, but to me it's not natural to hold a crochet hook. I have googled and on YouTube the tutorials, and also there's a link in the pattern on how to start. It's as simple, all it is single crochets, but I do it with this hand and I knit with this. It's so frustrating. So next week, fingers crossed, I am going to have the start of my anthology throw from Helen Stewart. Let's hope, eh? Let's just hope. I say this has been a year in progress and I have nothing. Absolutely nothing on the needles. So, yeah, I'm going to cake up everything and I'll be more determined, I'm thinking. So everybody keep your fingers crossed for me, because I just love the look of this throw. And as I say, Teresa's is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, dear me. So with the little bits that are left over from here, because I did the Sandra Paul's knit, and I didn't because she crochets. Crochet, well, she knits as well, but crochet scarf thing, and these are the bits left over, so they're only little tiny whiny bits, but I thought what I'll do is I'll make them into the ball and they can be the center, and then I'll add all these on, because you know I love scrappy. To me, the scrappier the better it is. So yes, I am determined. So it's been a year. I'm sure, fingers crossed, I am going to do it. I hope so. Oh my gosh. Right then. Okay. So, well, yeah. So while this is actually uploading, I have got my Swift there. I have got my yarn winder there. I am going to get all set up and I'm going to go for it. So if you hear screams coming from the southeast of the UK, you know it's me. And I'm getting frustrated. It takes a lot to get me frustrated. It really does. Right then, okay. So let's go into the book review, shall we? Wow. As you know, I had been after this book ever since it got launched this year. Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Spice is definitely the word for this book. It is definitely spicy. Oh my gosh, I found it at the Works here in the UK online for £2.50, and honestly, it only took me a couple of weeks to read, and as you know, I am a slow reader. I'm open about that, you know what I mean? That's one thing I am, I can't help it. But I could not put this book down. Honestly, it's... wow, that's all I can say really. It's a brilliant storyline. There's obviously Jeannie, she is the main character, and Logan, who also is the what they call the sexy farmer. And Jeannie takes over the Pumpkin Spice Cafe from her auntie, who is gone off and done a retirement. That was her auntie. Well, because I've started a new book since then. I'm sure it was her auntie. Yes, it is aunt, yeah. So she's gifted Jeannie the cafe to start, and there is obviously, you know, going into a little village. It is in America, set in America, and going to a little village kind of thing, very close knit, and there is their ups and downs. And anyway, it all starts with you hear Logan's story, and then Jeannie's story, and then how they get together, and how. When they get together, I don't know, but there should be an age limit on this book. Some of the description is a bit, you know, Glenn, he sat there, he was in bed because he reads before he go to sleep as well. And I was like, he said, are you all right? I said, this is really rude. He said, you prude, he goes. I went, oh my gosh. But yeah, honestly, I would recommend, definitely don't read it to a child. But honestly, it's a fun story. It really is. It's, you know, you've got all the pumpkins, you've got the harvest fate and all the prep for that. It's definitely a brilliant autumnal book. It is just brilliant. I'm glad I read it. And as I say, it's got on here, you know, the UK price is £9.99 and the Works have got it for £2.50. So, you know, go and get it, honestly. It is by Laurie Gilmore, but yeah, you know, it is, you know, it's like a rom-com really. It's, you know, but it's got it's good and bad parts, as like any book would. But yeah, it's fun, but it is very spicy. It should have been the Pumpkin Spicy Cafe. That's what it should have been called. But I would definitely give it a 5. Definitely give it a 5. So yeah, definitely worth a read. Oh my gosh. It was a bit yeah. So oh well. Okay then, as I said last week, I did pop over to see Mark and I dropped off his scarf, and in these little town in Manningtree there is a couple of charity shops. I always visit them obviously when I go there. And the first one, which has got the big book section, didn't have anything this time. But the second one, I couldn't leave it there. I'm just going to tell you though, because I, you know, as you know, I have been charity shopping for years. And before that, when I was a kid, you know, really, really young, it used to be jumble sales. Bring back the jumble sale, I say. Oh, I used to love them. Oh, absolutely brilliant. And you learn. I was taught to look under the underneath as well as what's on top. So, Elmo's playing with the cord in the bathroom. Anyway, so I was looking at the craft section in this charity shop, and then all of a sudden I went, and I always say I go underneath all the shelving to see what's there. And this was sat there. Well, anyway, I pulled it out and I had a look at it and I thought, wow, you know what I mean? Because it can be quite an expensive charity shop, this one. And I looked at the price and I thought, my gosh. And I actually did have a second thought, because I thought, well, I've already got one. It's nothing like this. It's not as big as this. And do I really need two? But yes, I do. And so I put it back, but I never left my spot. And then I took it out again and I looked at it all again. But there was this lady I could see standing over near the window, and she, every time I put it back, she kept going. And I thought, oh no, I've got to stop doing this. I've either got to make the decision, because it's not fair. I've either got to make the decision to get it or not. So anyway, I thought, yes, I'm going to get it. So anyway, I carried it around from that part of the shop and went into the clothes section, and she followed me. So she was obviously keen, and she hadn't seen it, you see. And I'm going to show you. A big sewing box, but look what's on the top. Sheep that I need. I know, it's amazing. It's a double-doored one. And in there, I've got all my stuff for my my hexagon quilt. It even had the tray. £6. I don't know why on earth I had to think about that, really. Because I know, working in a shop, these are worth a lot of money. It's even got the pins that you get with it in the little pin thing here. And wow, that's all I can say. I am just, because I've got my threads and my scissors and that in there, and then I've got my fabrics and that in there, the ones that I've already started cutting. Honestly, oh my gosh. And the sheep one, oh, I just couldn't. I honestly think this is brand new, not even been used. I really, really do. So talk about a bargain. A big double one for £6. So, oh my gosh. When Glenn saw it, he said, haven't you got one of them? I said, mine's smaller. I said, and it got sheep on it that are knitted. I said, and it was £6. I am just so chuffed. So that is what I found in the charity shop this week. I am just so excited about that. Right then, okay. Just on the end of the note, because I did say to my lovely friend that I would show this. I've got all my needles ready, you see, to see if I could start at my hook. Oh, yeah, and I've got a naughty. I have got a naughty. So, right, let's get this out of here. Oh, is this the... No, it's not. On, what are we on now? Monday, of course. So, Saturday afternoon. Yes, Saturday afternoon. I was sat downstairs. I didn't feel at all well. When Glenn turned around, he said, he's gonna go and have a lay down, because he had a bit of a thick head. And he said, are you gonna come to have a lot just to lie down? No, I said, I can't do it all the time. It just winds me up. I said, I'm gonna go in my room. I said, I'm gonna go in my room. I said, I've got something in my head. It's got to come out. It's got to be done. So anyway, I went, oh, all right then, like this. And so I started, and I got my measurements all up, and I get my little book, and I write all my little notes and my little diagrams and everything else. And oh my gosh, I did put this on Instagram, and it has had good response, which thank you so much. And I am going to be making some to pop in the shop, but I'm just waiting for something to arrive that actually I use for this, so just bear with me, but they are going in. And I'm calling this the Duffel project bag. It's only got the one, what's the name, so it looks like a duffel bag, and it's all quilted on the bottom. it is a big bag, I tell you. It is, you can fit so much in this, and this is where I'm going to put my throw if I manage to get it done this time. But yeah, it doesn't have pockets in it, because otherwise they'll be on the round, and I thought that's a bit, you know, so, you know, most of us have notion pouches anyway, don't we? So yeah, but oh, I absolutely love this. It's got the heavy duty lining in it, the heavy duty, what's it called, heavyweight calico, that's the word, but it's an extra heavyweight. And yeah, it is massive. Look at the size of it, you see, it's bigger than my head. So it is a big bag. So these will definitely, when I make some more, once the other stuff come, I will definitely be making some, and I'll be keeping you all informed, because I know that there, you know, there is some people that would love one of these. And as I say, it just stands up like that, and you know, you just work out of it, because you can fit so much in it. So I'm really happy. So this was the first one that came out of my head. So oh dear me, I am happy with that. Okay, now I got a naughty. Oh, as you know, I am a big fan of the lovely Katie Green. Oh, I just love her work. Artist is just, well, she's phenomenal, isn't she? Last week she launched 2 new badge pins, and there was one of them that's a little frog, and I wish I'd have got that one too for Glenn actually. But there was also a sheep on a ball of wool, and yes, I had to do it. So there we go. And the orange, go with the orange of this bag, and then on my other, where is it, my sock bag, on my other Harris tweed, because this is my sock one, I have a little ball of wool, and that little one there, sock knitter, and obviously this was made for me. I love this. So yes, so and then this is the new Katie Green pin. Highly recommend Katie's work, as always, absolutely brilliant. And you get your little stopper there. So yep, I am well chuffed with that. So that will go in the bag with my throw if I manage to cast it on. As I say, just wish me luck. I think that is everything for today. I think I haven't actually done any sewing this week. I needed to get those socks finished, obviously for Glenn's birthday at the end of the month. I like it when I know that they're done. I don't like it when I'm rushing on the lead up to it. So yeah, so this week is, I'm waiting on stuff coming so I can make some of the duffel bags. I have some of the new yarn cozies still in the shop, and also as well I have a new batch of the badges. So there is a brand new batch of badges already in the shop as well, obviously Little Workroom Crafts on Etsy. So yeah, and I have kept myself one this time because Glenn couldn't believe I didn't keep myself one. Oh, I don't even think what I thought about it, to be honest. I really didn't. Okay then, so I think that is absolutely everything. I really do. Yeah, so as I say, it's Christmas present making this week. Yeah, I've got a little list to do, so I'm gonna start that tomorrow. I do have to pop out tomorrow and get some, you know, top up on the shopping as you do. So I'll do that, and yeah, so all done. So I'm gonna stop rabbling now, because that's all I'm doing. Get the old Swift out, get the old yarn winder. Oh, I don't know what he's doing now. He's obviously got one of his pom-poms, I reckon. And yeah, I'm going to start, and I'm going to sit up here, and I'm going to be determined to start cast on this throw. So Teresa, when I see you next, fingers crossed, I could actually have this throw on the needles. Please, please, please. Everybody wish me luck. Let's hope. Okay then, right, I'm going now. So please take care, stay safe, and as always, my lovelies, happy crafting. I'll see you Monday. Bye.